Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Imola for the round number 3 of the Formula 3 Cup Series AMG Cup. And as you can see today, weather in Imola is quite foggy and quite winter, I can say. It's a winter condition at Imola right now. Well, what I can say so far is hoping everything will be fine. Nobody will be crashing as we are about to start our qualifying session today. The condition is 7 Celsius, if I'm not wrong. The weather is winter. We got multiple driver from multiple team with Benjamin from Corner Sport, Fernando from Roof Vitamina. We got a wildcard driver today here from Kids.com. Driven by the Japanese driver Yuki, Super Flash, System from Crimson Apex Racing, Theo from Corner Sport, and we got Miko's driving for the Team Ukyo Good Smile Racing. We got also Isaac from Team Ukyo Good Smile Racing, and lastly some random guy in an F4. I think this guy is having a wrong car. Only F3, SKO doesn't have a livery on. I think his livery is wrong or something. But so far what I can say so far, Senior Takuero in the house. Hello, Senior Takuero. We are about to start qualifying in 28 seconds. We are ready to go. Hoping everything will be fine. When the qualifying starting in the 20-second time. The green flag will be waved very, very soon. Ladies and gentlemen, 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And the qualifying is starting. It's the 20 minutes qualifying. As everything is green flag right now. SQ is coming up with the new livery on with the Haas for some reason. Visibility is very low, what I can say, and the weather condition for the race tomorrow is going to be quite difficult for this driver to race in winter condition. But what I can say, SKO is bringing out the new livery and a new blue color Haas on track. Now we got a new driver also for the Formula 3 Cup Series. We got Miko's PL from the Team Ukyo Good Smile Racing, the new signed driver for the first season of the Mercedes AMG Cup. With Isaac right there, just really slow, not doing much. I don't cast some reason for on an F4. Fernando Katsuki about to be overtaken by SKO, but the only challenge for tomorrow is these drivers that's gonna race in a much horrible condition than this, because today is just a clear condition, and also it's gonna be, I mean, the visibility is still visible if we go on the car or driving with them together. Hold on, I can say that the visibility is still visible driving alongside them right now. Yes, it's still visible. Oh, there's an issue on the final corner. We can see the trees, we can see everyone, but tomorrow will be much more different because based on the weather condition, it's gonna be quite foggy, quite cold, and the driver will be the condition will be quite hard to see, I can say. Yeah. So for what I can say right now, Theo and Ben earlier driving together, sharing the slipstream. And so far what I can say so far, Theo is the fastest with 146.2. The condition will not be the same for GT and Elite driver as they don't have this update. It only applies on the Formula 3 so far. So Isaac just coming up to 141 lap time. We got some driver just crash, I guess, on the pit exit. I think that is some random guy in the server. Oh, super flash. That is new. That is the junior from last weekend system being on P1 right now, on pole position. SK is still trying his best to set a lap time. We got Clive here as the, not Clive actually, this is an author from the Australian driver using Clive account. Can't really tell what's going on. Brocky just spawned on the final corner without the livery on. Brocky is one of the drivers, fan favorite drivers, I can say. Dio still managing so far so good with 139.6. A little bit of battle between the two drivers. We got Mikos and also Ben. Between the two, Team Ukyo Guzman Racing and Corner Sport. Onto the final corner goes wide, locked up right there, Ben. SK will just overtake, nice and easy, going too deep on the inside. I can't really tell if that is legal or not. As we got a very limited time than last weekend, we are not in 30 minutes qualifying. We are going with 20 minutes qualifying right now. System still standing on top. Rosie just coming out. Forgot to announce that the new the new good team, I can say. So based on Rosella Racing Alcrat's news and Milano Lusso, they made a collaboration recently. So right now the team will be running with the new livery. Oh no, no new livery yet. So far Rosella Racing Alcrat's using this same livery. I can say for the Formula 3 Cup, they make a collaboration in which the Formula 3 will be fusing Rosella Racing Alcrats that leave the Formula 3, so they will be fusing with the Milano Lusso XL and also in the elite category, Milano Lusso will be combining with Rosella Racing Alcrats after inactivity. Something happened to Rosie. She stopped. Okay, that's interesting. But as we can just see System just passing by. Miko going up to P2 right now with 139.500. It's so far, people. Copy that, Matthew. Thank you for the information. That's Yuki so far in P6 with 144.600. System. Brocky, I think that's Brocky just stopped on the turn 1. Oh, he's lagging. It's okay. And right now what I can say so far, separating the top 4, oh no, actually top 3 only by 1 second. The gap isn't very consistent as this driver currently, I mean there's a lot of people attending, but so far what I can say is that maybe people have low interest with the weather condition right now. Because looking at the weather, you can see that the track is visible. The race tomorrow will be not so visible, which is going to be quite dangerous for most of the driver. And that is Theo going to the final corner. I can say Ben just coming out of the pit earlier because doing really good, I can say, in the top 3 so far. Surprisingly, none of the corner sport on pole position. SKO also not on pole position. That is surprising, as the tire condition in this race, in this condition, is gonna be quite low grip since it's winter. So for what I can say, SKO is still maintaining in P5. Just going into the box really quickly. Changing tires and everything. So for what I can say right now, people are doing really goodly so far with 8 minutes still remaining. With System being on top still with 138.7. Miko just left out by 0.100. 0.1000 I can say, maybe 1000. I'm bad at reading math, but back to it right now with Miko still trying to improve his lap, going to every corner, pushing himself over the limit, hoping not to hit any of this wall. Coming into the final corner, didn't even improve yet. Not even a single improvement so far, but what I can say from the last lap, Miko setting 139.4. And so far the leaderboard is System being on top with 138.750, Miko being on P2 with 138.866. Theo being on P3 with 139.612, Isaac being in position 4 with 140.550, SKO in P5 with 140.887, Yuki in position 6 with 143.520, Brocky in P7 with 147.866, Ben, for some reason, in position 8 with 148.208. Rosie in P9 with 150.333. And Fernando in position 10 with 150.350. Well, so far what I can say, only top 10 drivers attend the race, the qualifying right now. It's 6 minutes still remaining. As the visibility is quite impossible to see. People couldn't predict the corner really well. It's like you have to race with your heart right now. As Fernando Katsuki battling with Mikos right now. And the car behind, I can't really tell who that is. Well, a little about what I can say from this part of the section of the car, of the corner. And nobody still improving yet, with Theo only managed P3, Isaac P4, SKO P5. It's all about confidence in this race right now. With Ben right now is yet to improve his lap. Going into this corner, no improvement still. Let's go on board with SKO, shall we? We should see how is the visibility for them in this session right now. As going into every corner, every section of the car, of the circuit. It's quite dull. It's like trying to predict the corner. It's not going to be easy. But the challenge for this driver is trying to maintain the car on track, trying to know where to brake. It's going through every corner, maintaining his car on track. It's all about confidence at this point. Going really deep on the inside, almost hitting the wall, going to cross the line. And SQ is now up to P2 with 138 points. That is such a similar lap time! Wait, what? No way! SQ and System having the same lap time right now. He goes wide there, but they both are setting 128.750. Ain't no way that just happened. That's literally Michael Schumacher and I think Mika Hakkinen. I forgot what year was that. It's literally, holy moly! Oh god, that is interesting. Cause ain't no way that just happened. That is like what? That is like 1 in like 1,000. Yo. I want to see one system reaction. Joseph! That is such a day! Oh my days! I'm surprised that just happened in our session today. Oh my god. And there's Rosie going up to P7. I am in disbelief right now, seeing SKO with System sharing the same lap. I can't remember, when does this happen? Hold on. This is so unpredictable. SKO to go, yeah. Adam is viewing this live stream right now. Yeah, we can see that. What the heck just happened, bro? I mean, when I were on this map. But not gonna lie, that is crazy. But I think System will be on pole because he's the first one to get the pole lap time, the 138.750. What are the chances of this happen actually? But what are the chances I can say so far? This is such an historical moment in the Formula 3 Cup Series so far. Back in 1997 European Grand Prix, that was the only time 3 drivers secured the same time for pole. Jacques Villeneuve, Michael Schumacher, and Heinz-Harald Frentzen, all setting an a 121.072. But I can say 2 years ago, 2024 Canadian Grand Prix, George Russell and Max Verstappen both set an identical lap time of 112.000 in Q3. Like, I mean, Russell secured the pole because he's the one to set the lap time first. Like right now in Imola, System and SKO setting an identical lap time of 138.750. This is crazy to see right now. But of course, System gonna secure the pole position if nobody gonna beat their lap time because he's the first one to set a lap time of 138.750. As SKO probably gonna improve, not yet somehow, not yet. No improvement yet. But SKO gonna go for one more lap. There's still 30-second left in this session for drivers to improve their lap time. But so far what I can say, as System being on pole with 138.750, SKO in P2 with 138.750, also Miko in P3, the rookie, setting it best in position 3. So 3, 2, 1, it's over. The qualifying is over. Theo finished his lap. Everyone just finishes their lap right now. I don't think anybody gonna improve. SKO also just goes wide there. Going back into the pit right now, I can say maybe as Ben. Yeah, everyone just finished their lap at this point as System corner cut on P1. In sector 2. SKO just pull out. Miko's finished his lap already. Theo didn't do anything. But yeah, surprise, surprise. Brocky also so far going into the pit. Isaac still on track, just cruising right there. KJH just joined the race. I think he's trying to set the lap right now. I don't know if he able to. Did he just cross the line when the qualifying started? I can't tell. KGH right now is the last one to set the lap. Let's go into the pit. Ben cruising into the pit box. Oh, the visibility is so dark right now. Will Ben improve? Sadly, no improvement from Ben himself. Fernando Beach there. Isaac Beach, Ghost Rider. Continuing on, KJH is probably the last one to set a lap. Crossing the line right now with a lap time of 144.379, setting him time in position 8. And that is all for the qualifying session for the Formula 3 Cup Series. We can say System on pole position with 138.750, SKO in position 2 with also the same identical lap time with 138.750. If his goes a little faster, he might be on pole position. Miko in P3, a very nice debut for him with 128.866 in position 3. Theo in P4 with 129.612. Isaac in position 5 with 140.550. Yuki in P6. A nice wildcard debut for Yuki, the Japanese driver, driving for the Kids.com livery F3 car. Rosie from Rosella Racing Alcatraz, or simply right now Milano Lusso Alcatraz, in position 7 with 144.325. KJH in position 8 for JMR with 144.379. Brocky in position 9 with 147.866. Ben coming back to this weekend, hopefully with a no DNF, in position 10 with 148.208. And Ofster, I forgot the Austria driver in P11 with 148.233. And lastly, Fernando from Roof Patamina in P12 with 150.350. And that is all from the Formula 3 Cup qualifying. Next up is the Mercedes AMG GT Cup qualifying. I will see you there for the qualifying session of the GT category.